Having extended my stay at lovely Silverton, I ended up making a really special new friend. Good morning, Maggie. How are you today? You going to sing me a song? I do love it when you sing me a song. I left a little water bowl out there for the birds because I figure there's not many places, if the creeks run dry, I don't know where they get their water from, but they seem to really appreciate it there and they're drinking all the time, which is kind of nice. And in exchange, I get sung a beautiful song. Saying thank you for our water, Lisa. That's a lovely song. Aww. Wow, that's a lovely song. Wow. Wow. For that lovely morning song. That was very sweet of you. Thank you, beautiful. I really appreciated that. Oh. Yeah? I think I'm not finished yet. I got more singing to do. Wow. Wow. Oh, it's so lovely. Oh, you're adorable. Hey, I love you. Love you, Maggie. Wow. Woo, whoop. Woo, whoop. Woo, whoop. It's so lovely. You need a lot of water to keep up all that beautiful singing. A little bit of history about the little town of Silverton. Back in its heyday in the 1800s, they found lots of gold in the area, so it was a thriving little town, and Penrose Park, where I was camping, used to be a very popular picnic spot for people in Broken Hill, and there was a train that used to come out here from Broken Hill, but that's long since gone because the gold dried up and everybody just packed and left. For a little town with a population of 38, Silverton has so many galleries. This is one of them, and I thought I'd go and have a look inside, but I think there's about 5 other galleries you can look at around here, all quirky, really interesting, which just goes to show you what a cool energy place it really is. John Dinan Art Gallery.
So you just turn it around like it?
Yeah. Oh, so cool. After the art gallery, I decided to walk up to the top of the hill where I'd first gone to when I'd come to Silverton, and where I remembered sitting on a rock and getting bitten by something. As soon as I approached the rock that I had sat on, the culprit became clear, one of Broken Hill's notoriously savage bull ants that actually come out when they can sense the heat. And then I went back down the hill to have a closer look at what is my dream house. I'm just so in love with this house. And I've just noticed when I looked in the window that the back door is actually open. So we can actually go inside and have a look. Let's do it. I couldn't believe that this absolutely gorgeous little cottage was empty, and I would give anything to live in a place like this. So if anybody knows who owns it, and if anyone wants to rent it to me cheap, let me know. It's so lovely. I wish I could live here. I wish I could live here so much. Here we go, inside. Here we go in. It's the old kitchen. There's even a fridge. Oh, boom box. How bizarre. Ooh, look at that wind. This is the main part of the house. Oh, wow. So much history. Look at that. I get so excited about a place like this. Like, this is literally like my fantasy. If I was ever to own a house, I just wish it could be a little house like this. I would be so happy. I'd make it so cute. Maybe one day I'll get to build myself a little house like this. But for now, it was time to walk back over the dry creek bed back to the caravan because I had a job to do. It was time to take down the awning, pack up my camp, and get ready to hit the road once again. This is another one of these majestically beautiful old gnarled big old gum tree. And of course, I have to go hug it. There's something particularly magical about the energy that emanates from a really large old tree. And if you just snuggle right into it, you can just feel it, you know. And I feel like it tells me its stories about the times that it's seen and the things it's been through. And I just love sort of absorbing all that wonderful tree energy. I swear you can communicate with nature if you really tune into it sometimes. And it's just so special. I really, really love being able to commune with nature and talk to the trees. I always tell them, thank you so much. Thank you for being here. These are the moments when I sit and reflect and I pray and I give thanks and I fill my heart with a feeling of gratitude. And in this case, I had so much to be thankful for. For starters, incredible people that I've met that helped me along this part of the journey when it wasn't really easy getting sick and ending up in hospital. I have to thank subscriber Julie, who lives in Silverton, and we caught up and she's so lovely, and I really hope we keep in touch because we shared a lot in common and she was just so lovely. We met up at the pub and had a chat. And Chris from the Palace Hotel, who rescued Pixie from my caravan and brought her into the hospital for me and looked after her at his house and fed her and took her for walks. Thank you so much, Chris. And thank you too to the lovely Kate, who I met at the Palace Hotel karaoke night, who actually offered me a place to stay at the back of her property in Broken Hill, which was so lovely and kind. And this is what I get to look at when I'm sitting under this big tree. And I'm really just trying to absorb as much of it as I can with my eyes, my ears, my sense of smell, just the energy of it all. Just soaking it up as much as possible because it just feels so overwhelmingly beautiful and magical and special. And I want to treasure this memory forever. I want to treasure this place, this view. Look at this. Isn't it just incredible? I know it's going to be time to leave. I know I'm not going to have this experience anywhere else. Look at this backdrop of this gorgeous tree. This has been a really special place for me. Really special. Just the ultimate in grounding energy experience to just sit here in a dry creek bed with all these crystals and these magical huge trees, and oh, if I could just bottle this feeling, bottle this vision, bottle these smells and take it with me and treasure it. Memories. I will never forget this place. I honestly feel like everything from now on will just feel like an anticlimax in comparison to this. This is as good as it gets. It really is. I mean, it probably isn't. There's probably way more amazing things to see in Australia that I haven't discovered yet, but wow. This gets me excited. I feel connected to my land here. Maggie has brought her child today. Hi. Hi, baby. Hi. She's been just sitting here on the trampoline in the doorway, singing and talking to me like I think she actually really likes my company, which is super sweet. And I really like her company too, and I'm going to really miss her when I go. You've been a really good friend to me, haven't you, Maggie? You've been my friend, hey. Hey, Maggie. I'm gonna miss you. You're my friend. And I love you. Yeah, hi. As I'm walking off, I noticed that Maggie has actually followed me. She's like over there, just over there, following me because I've walked away from the caravan. She's so in love with me, and I'm so in love with her, and I'm like, I actually feel sad. We're gonna have to part ways. I don't know what's wrong with me. I get so attached to places and animals and birds and natural connections, you know. I've got to stop doing this. I'm going to break my own heart every time I have to leave. It's been pretty special actually, having this whole place to myself, just to walk around on this red dirt and just go exploring. These are the grounds of Penrose Park. It's like a 50-acre camping site, and during the Monday Bash apparently it's absolutely chockers full of campers, but being the low season, because people don't like going into the outback when it's hot, it was just deserted, and it just felt like my own magical paradise. I just love just walking around barefoot in the red dirt. It's just such a good feeling. It's just, yeah, I just love red dirt. I don't know what it is, but I just love it. And I just love being surrounded by all these birds too. You've heard of cockfighting? This is galah fighting. Oh, he's a scrappy little dude. Aren't they gorgeous? Look at them all. Oh, there's one just rolling around like a crazy person. Look, what is this behavior? It's hilarious. They are so funny. You guys are hilarious. Outside my window. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Crazy parrots. You're crazy. Bloody galahs. Oh, there they go. Aww. That's nice. Last night in Silverton. Gosh, I'm going to miss this. I'd packed up camp. I'd hitched the truck back up to the caravan, and I had time to say my one last goodbye to my beautiful magpie friend Maggie before hitting the road again the next day. All hitched up, ready to go. Oh, I'm going to miss you, Maggie, so much. You've been such a good friend to me. Hey, beautiful Maggie, I'm going to miss you. Good morning, my beautiful people. It's another travel day. Hey, it's travel day. This one's taken a bit longer than usual to come about due to unforeseen circumstances, and it will be very hard to leave this beautiful spot. But it is going to be really hot over the next couple of days, and I'm heading south. So luckily for me, I did my packing up. I took my awning down the day before yesterday, and yesterday I hitched up and packed up and got everything ready and did all my laundry in preparation for the next leg. And so, yeah, lucky, because today's really hot already, and it's like
9:30 in the morning, and I'm kind of glad I did all that hot and bothery stuff when it wasn't actually too hot the last couple of days. So anyway, luckily one good thing about it being warm is that Effie should be no problem to start, and also because I started it yesterday when I hitched up, because we're all hitched up. And there you go, beautiful. Let it warm up a little bit. I did check the oil and the transmission fluid and the coolant in the radiator. Everything is tickety-boo, so that's really good, reassuring. I have bought 2 more bottles. Oh, I've got them right here. 2 more bottles of the special oil that she likes, on sale at Repco for $42 when it's normally like $67 or something, so that was a bargain. The other thing I use and have lots of is I put it in a tomato sauce bottle, but it's actually lead replacement additive. I use one of them per tank. Go through a bit of that as well. Anyway, I think we should be pretty much fueled up, except I did do a couple of trips back and forth to Broken Hill since I've been here, and obviously out to Mundy Lookout. I've done a little bit of driving around, so it'll probably just need a little top up. And we're rock and roll. Exciting day today, because today we're crossing the South Australian border, which is so significant and kind of sad though, because I have really just, this has been the epitome of the Outback experience that I was fantasizing about, and from now on I feel like we're moving away from that, and that's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of sad, but you know, I'm always sad to leave a place and discover something amazing on the other side. So I'm just gonna pray that that keeps happening, and that our journey is without incident from now on. Look at these gorgeous rocks. It's just so bloody beautiful. I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss it. Sorry, Pixie. Just had to stop and get a photo of that. Alright, slight distraction. I get distracted by rocks. I do love a rock. Alright. It's gonna be a long day. I can tell. We're not even out of... This is the Silverton to Broken Hill Road, and I just love it so much, and yeah, I just want to soak up every minute of it. Here's a blast from the past. I remember taking a photo of this building when I was driving on my way through to go and pick up my Priscilla Caravan, and I'm pretty sure I stayed in an Airbnb just up the street here, because I was quite taken with the fact that there was a housewives association. That's so old-fashioned and cool. Anyway, gonna do one more photo op, and then we're really hitting the road again. Of course, given my experiences here in Broken Hill, it would not be complete without a trip to see the famous big ant. Another big thing, and kind of significant. That creature, big black ant, bit me on the butt. Could have killed me. Thanks, Broken Hill. Oh well, you made me linger longer in a place that I learned to absolutely love. So even hospital was lovely. So yeah, I love this place, and had to see the big ant before we hit the road. Bye, big ants. Hopefully we don't get bitten by any more big ants. Let's go. Let's hit the road, Jack. Goodbye to Broken Hill. Goodbye to the gorgeous Palace Hotel. It's been fun. We love it. Awesome. All right. Hit the road, back on the Barrier Highway. Yay! So exciting. Got to stop here, get photo. Oh my goodness. So cool. Wow. Look at that. South Australia. We're here. Yay. Oh, so exciting. Here it is. This was the spot. Look at all the stickers on it. And I love this cafe. After taking a few compulsory photos at the significant spot, it was time to get back in the car and continue on the journey. Well, I've stopped and now the car won't start. I think it's gotten a bit hot, maybe. So I'll just give a little bit longer to cool down. Hopefully that's all it is. Otherwise we might be camping here tonight, which there is actually camping here. You can free camp here, but it's just bloody hot and I wanted to keep going and get some more ground covered. So fingers crossed. Come on, Effie. What's the problem? I mean, really, like the whole purpose of this trip was to get across the border, and now Effie decides to die. It appears to be a flat battery, which is a bit concerning. Thankfully, random caravanners, what are your names? Darren and Marion, who just happened to stop at the same time as me. We're trying to get it done with a little battery, battery starter pack, but it doesn't seem to like it, does it? So the battery tested fine. It wasn't a flat battery, which I figured because the interior lights still worked. So I called roadside assistance and just waited for them to turn up. Just stuck on the border, watching really long trains go by. Man, that's a long train. I'm still waiting for the roadside assistance. They said it would be 60 minutes. It's now been 80 minutes. It is really hot. Not as hot as it's going to be tomorrow, but shut this door so the flies don't come in. A bit hard to shut the door when you're on an extreme angle. Pixie's got her little fan, but she's still struggling a little bit. Bit too hot for you. Hi, Pixie. You got the fan, but look at the fan on an angle. Because we're on an angle. Let this be a lesson to you. Be very careful of what thoughts you put out there. It was really hard for me to motivate myself to actually leave today, and I knew that today and tomorrow were going to be stinking hot, and I was like, just get it done. Get it done. Don't pay for more campsites. Like, once you get south, you can free camp again and save a bit of money. Now I'm going to be paying for a car repair. Which hopefully, I did speak to my mechanic in Queensland. He reckons it's a solenoid. It's not a big deal. It's a quick, easy, cheap fix. It's not a rare part or anything like that. They should be able to get it, but it does mean going back to Broken Hill and probably paying for a campsite in Broken Hill for a night or two until they fix it, unless they can fix it today. But even if they fix it today, it's now 2:30 in the afternoon, and it's like, you know, I was going to drive 300 kilometers today and I'm only 45 kilometers into that, so I doubt I'm actually feeling a bit headachy and tired now from all the packing down and everything that I did over the last couple of days. Still recovering, you know, still on the antibiotics, so not feeling 100%, but I was kind of, you know, motivating myself to do it. Now I'm like, I look, another couple of days to rest up in aircon, and then Saturday is looking like it will cool down a bit then. So I just hate backtracking. Like, I just wish that they could, yeah, I mean, there's nothing from here. If I kept heading west, it gets a whole lot more nothingness. So Broken Hill's really the only civilized place I've been in for a while. So as far as, you know, mechanics and auto parts stores and things like that, so there's really no choice. I have to backtrack. And I'm a bit nervous about going on a tow truck again, obviously, because my last experience was pretty traumatizing. But luckily the road between here and Broken Hill is really nice, straight, not bumpy road. So hopefully Yeah. Anyway, look, it's not a road trip unless something happens. You know, my favourite road trip saying, it's all fun and games till someone loses a wheel. Which is a joke, by the way. But real, because I did lose a wheel one time and it wasn't funny at all. So that's my new, like, tongue-in-cheek attempt at humour when things go wrong on the road. But as I said to my son many years ago when we did a crazy road trip up to Cairns, and lots of things went wrong, and he's like, Mom, that was a disaster. And I said, no, honey, that was a road trip. It's not a road trip if you don't have something. It's just part of being on the road. You got to just learn to just accept that things go wrong, and I know now not to freak out, because every time something goes wrong and my path gets delayed or deviated for whatever reason, I absolutely trust in God and my protective angels to look out for me. There's always a reason. There's always been a reason, and something good has come of it for whatever reason that reason was. I don't even question it anymore, so it makes it a lot easier to be a little bit more stoic about, oh well, it sucks that I've just driven, you know, all this way, which isn't too far really, but I've driven a whole bunch of road that I'm going to have to drive again in a day or so. That kind of sucks, but everything happens for a reason, right? Well, not everything happens for a reason, but on my personal path and my journey, it's so often been the case that good has come out of something that seemed bad at the time. So I'm going to just pray that that's the case here. Just go with the flow. Just got to go with the flow. You got to be flexible, got to be adaptable. Just got to accept things don't always go exactly the way you think they're going to go. And just as I finish this up, the tow truck's just rolled in, so let's go get this sorted.
Because I'd parked so close to the South Australia sign, we had to unhitch the truck and I had to roll it forward so the tow truck could get it.
Oh, Effie. Not again. God, a lot braver than I am. He's doing the controller and the car at the same time. What a bloody legend. Jason, our tow truck driver, is a bloody legend, and he's taking good care of us. And I just had to have a little chuckle because over the fence here, there's actually another Viscount that looks a lot like my Priscilla. Check this out. Priscilla's cousin. Really, Effie? Like, really? I'm starting to believe that my darling Effie has an issue with borders, state borders, because our last really big road trip down to Victoria, she conked out, blew the transmission just over the state border between New South Wales and Victoria, and now she's done it again on the border of New South Wales and South Australia. Oh my gosh, I'm so paranoid there's ants here. Please don't get another ant bite. Maybe she just wants to be a New South Welshman, because it seems to be when we're crossing from New South Wales into another state that she freaks out. Oh dear, now he's got to try and hitch the van up. God, I better go give him a hand.
With Priscilla all hitched up, we hit the road back to Broken Hill with Jason, the lovely tow truck driver. We had a great trip back, and then as I was coming into town, I got a message from my friend Kate, who'd seen us on the back of a tow truck, and said, hey, I saw you getting towed, do you need any help? Because people in Broken Hill are fucking awesome. My mate Kate, who I met at karaoke, is literally towing my caravan to the caravan park because the dickhead tow truck company refused to tow me there unless I hire one of their cars, which is ridiculous. It's literally like, what, 2 blocks?
Yeah.
There's no way for $100 and something.
It's my van now.
Yeah. Kate's going to steal it. All right, I got to go. Oh, hello, RECB? Oh, yeah, hey, how's it going? Yeah, good. Okay, I've been towed to Broken Hill, and I'm just getting towed to the caravan park, and I just needed to organise how you guys will cover my accommodation.
Alright, so basically the vehicle has already been towed, is that correct?
Yes, the vehicle is at the repairer, and I've just got somebody I know in Broken Hill who's towing me to the caravan park, so we don't need to do the hire car thing. Okay, so I am here. I am in Broken Hill Tourist Park. Thank you, Kate.
fucking legend who told me how awesome are Broken Hill people. And now apparently there's a sausage sizzle happening up there, which is great because I can't be bothered cooking, so I'm going to go get a sausage sizzle and life's good.
Are you sure it's the starter motor, not the solenoid? Because my mechanic was pretty convinced it was the solenoid, and he's like, oh, it's just going to be a cheap thing. It's like...
You would like to take it away and change that, that's fine, but
yeah,
I trust what my mechanic says and he's checked everything.
Yeah, okay, alright, okay. So, if you ordered it today, what, you'd be here tomorrow, you're saying?
I'll have it tomorrow, yeah.
And then when would the truck... I'm just working out with the accommodation situation.
It'll be ready tomorrow.
It would be ready tomorrow, yeah. Okay. Alright, well, I guess that's what we got to do.
No worries, I'll bring back up an order.
Okay, sweetos, thank you so much.
No worries, bye.
Bye. $1,040. It's the starter motor, not the solenoid. Crap. I'll try not to get upset. Everything happens for a reason, right? So it is what it is. Yeah, I don't actually have the $1,000 at the moment. I think I had about I had about 900 in the bank last I checked, and that was going to be to get me the rest of the journey. So yeah, it just means okay. I'll work it out. I'm gonna have to think about this and work out how I'm gonna make this happen.